Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a quick overview of how I optimize strategies for our enterprise members of our xBrat Algos membership. So we use two different type of automated traders for futures trading, and this is the range breakout strategy. And I'm going to go through two different types of strategies within this because we can select the type of trade management when we optimize this. And I'm going to go through the performance report in a little while. But when you see the grey down at the bottom here, these are times in which we don't take trades. So there's only certain days of the week and certain times of the day that we look for a breakout of the range. Now we look at the London opening range and the New York Stock Exchange opening range for that. And we can do the range breakout right after the open, but also we can do continuation trades like this one here during the day. So this one that I'm highlighting here was what we call a target type trade. So we have targets on the NYM on the target strategy here at 30, 60 and 100 ticks. So three contracts go in, first contract gets taken out at 30, then at 35 the other two contracts go to break even. So we adjust that stop quite aggressively. And then obviously we get the other ones to target. Now this is because the manager, so these two EMAs up here, we use the manager, so that's basically the green is on top of the blue. So at that point, the ribbon on the manager, that trading indicator that I developed for managing trades, is now used into our automated trading, is green. So we only go for targets. But then we see the green under the blue, so this means the ribbon's red, going into the New York Open. So the algo, the automated bot, then switches to what's called a confirmation trade management strategy. So what it does is gives us the opportunities to get those runners. And I need to just zoom out a little bit to show you this one. So what happens is we get the same entry, so a couple of ticks below that, so that the range is defined, the bias is red, we go short. So after 35 ticks even on this one, we're risk free. But this just keeps going and going and going and going. It finally takes it out here when we get across on these two EMAs. So this is a lot bigger trade. So the entry was at 32157, the exit was 31444. So a lot bigger than if we were going for those targets there, or way bigger. Okay, so this is what you would call one of those sort of 500 plus tick type traits. Now they don't happen all the time, but what I do when I'm trying to optimize this is try to find the best times of day for these types of trades, for the target types of trades, and then when I look at this performance report, and I do this, basically one of my full-time jobs really is with our enterprise membership for the auto traders, is to look at both strategies and try and select the right ones each day to trade, let them know what I'm trading for the week, and then continually optimize and look for opportunities. So I only ever look 60 days back on these types of trades because I need to understand what the recent behavior is. If that behavior changes, I'll pause it, I'll re-optimize. If that doesn't work, I have other ones. So this is NYM, MES may be back in favor at that point, but NYM right now is in favor. So when I look back on the last 60 days, the profit factor is 6.17, which is huge, by the way. Anything over 1.6 is very good for a profit factor for a trading strategy. This is 6.17. The last 60 days we'll look at here. So one of the things I really look at here is the max drawdown at this point here. On average is 317.56. So even those trading with a $10,000 or $15,000 account on the micros could trade this strategy. Yes, the max drawdown is $317, but then you've got to look at the max consecutive winners. the max consecutive losers. So with an average losing trade of 65 bucks, but an average winning trade of 165 bucks, basically, you've got consecutive winners of 18 against consecutive losers of 5 with a 71% win rate. So the likelihood you're going to hit those max drawdowns very often is very small. Your max drawdown basically is 5 times 65, and that in those instances where you get them consecutive losers, that's where it's going to be. I also look at that profit per month, and this is for micros. This is on average $3,000 a month, and you've got to think this is just one of the strategies that we're trading within the enterprise, and I'm constantly active in the markets, adjusting. Just today I adjusted the NASDAQ and the MNQ strategies, just fine-tune them and resent them out to the membership for them to trade. And then this one I've been working on for a week now, very, very happy with it, and they've got it now and they can put it live straight away because I've done all the back testing and optimization. Very, very good here. So again, it's about the max drawdown, especially for those funded traders. The max drawdown is very important to try and keep that as low as possible if you're doing one of these funded challenges. The percentage profitable is very, very good here, and it's these max consecutive winners and losers. Largest winning trade $1,200, largest losing trade $247. So it's trying to keep that balance when I'm optimizing to get that type of strategy that's going to benefit everybody. And so again, this is MYM with the range breakout automated. You see here on this day, there was 2 trades, one with the standard target, and then the other one with the confirmation. And again, when we're looking at that strategy, also, just to let you know, this strategy only trades certain times of the day, Tuesday through Friday. When we do the optimization and the back testing, Monday is not a good day for trading these range breakouts with this particular type of strategy. So we just don't trade on Mondays. Very, very good. But one thing I also like to look at as well is so average trades per day 1.5. So this is reasonably active. So on average 1.5 trades a day. It's a reasonably active strategy, especially for those on funded trading strategies. So again, one of the other things to look at is those equity curves. We looked at that max drawdown, and you can see here this is the equity curve for the last 60 days. Sometimes we go flat, we get a little bit of a drawdown, we get a lot of trades, and then it's gentle, steady, little bit of a drawdown here. This was the big drawdown right at the beginning, and then we had a nice growth. We had a drawdown at this point. So nothing ever goes straight up with auto traders or any type of futures trading strategy, to be honest. But you can see these massive growth curves. When the stars are aligned, we get a lot of trades and they go well, and then we go flat and then it goes again. So this strategy is good for funded traders, for those with micro accounts, or those, to be honest, with larger accounts. At $3,000 profit a month just on 3 contracts, you can double that on the amount of contracts, or you can go to the full contract if you wish. But again, all part of this enterprise membership for the xBrat algos, auto trading bots, where we run 2 different strategies, the xBrat algo and the xBrat range breakout, and we combine them through my guidance daily to run them, to stop running them, enable, disable, let me re-optimize, and that sort of thing. So it's a great community that's growing very, very well, and my aim is to help all different types of traders, those with a small account of 10, 15,000, those with larger accounts, and those doing funded trader challenges, because I'm actually going to do a funded trader challenge as well, which will help me focus those strategies. Hopefully that helps, and hopefully I'll see you all in the enterprise membership. Check out the links below and a little bit more about, you'll go to the website and check out a little bit more about this enterprise, the xBrat algo, the xBrat range breakout, and how these auto traders work.